It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Washington football team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins.
I'm done. I'm so done. I was on triangle.
That one nearly picked. Second down. Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Out of the shotgun, Haskins.
Come on, man. Catch the ball. Catch the ball. You have one job. Your job is to jump that and catch it and take it for 6. That is your job. Come on, man.
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
The battle was back.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. He's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. Sensational he was last week, over 200 yards. And the simple quote that we saw this week was, keep him in front of us. They're going to have to do that.
And when they say that, it means tackling him after the catch. Because once he makes the catch, you may catch it in front. But if you don't tackle him, he's behind you at that point.
That's what I be on. I'm a human, I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I'll be wrong. I like coming to put that pussy on me. Don't be running from me. I like I get up the money on me. Whatever from me.
Nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Fuck you, bitch.
He'll get this one to Galladay. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold 120, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored.
Little baby need to go ahead and drop this on.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Oh, you trading Simmons. Oh, in the money league. Oh.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Ah, come on. You got route tag.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. Through an opening.
Bruh, he got the... fuck, bro.
He will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast.
Did I not put route check on this nigga, bro?
What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
Fuck.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said.
Fucking, Chris Lee.
I think he's gone limping across at the end because
I could have sworn I put route check on fucking, what's it called? On damn Galladay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. 23-yard line.
He got fucking route check. I don't know why the hell he didn't like the fuck up. Unless, even on double moves, they should still light up, bro.
And last time, decent field position through the pick six, obviously costly.
Okay, that's some money on it. Do whatever from.
All right, good field position means going.
Kyle, I'm gonna need you to start overthrowing people.
Advantage a little bit.
Stop it.
With the football on this possession.
All right, and then the stars.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Perfect on this. Sometimes I'll be wrong. I'm gonna come and put that slam. It's gonna be winning some. I like that. I some money on it. Oh, he in man too. We like that. We like that. We like when we see man coverage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
We like when we see man coverage.
Deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that.
This nigga really went quarters. Oh my God.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
That's what I be on. I'm a human. I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I'll be wrong.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Haskins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, first down. 47.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was brought down by Trey Flowers.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football, getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
I be on. I'm a human, I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I be wrong. I like someone to put that pussy on me. Gonna be running from me. Cause I like it, I some money on it. It whatever from me.
Here's Haskins out of the gun.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the battle was back.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
First and 10.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window.
It's in a box.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
I'm a human, I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I'll be wrong. I'm like, come here, put that pussy on me. Don't be running from me. And I get out the money on me, get whatever from me.
Just enough.
Put the bender up with backs and who knows, Dodge. Let us.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. That's complete to Swift.
Hit that nigga with the Texas.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's what I be on. I'm a human, I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I be wrong.
On first down.
Put that pussy on me. Don't be running from me.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Bro, oh my God. Like, yo. This is ridiculous.
That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Niggas is getting bailed. Niggas is getting bailed.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now.
I'm trying to figure out why this nigga Yannick stopped.
The 35 to the 34. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Haskins.
I got cash at the dealership, and he didn't slip.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
With a vandal with backs and the middle of the drop and the
0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
I ain't even get a chance to play over top. First of all, I don't know what the hell this nigga Cobra was doing. Like,
it's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Ball carrier.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
I'll be spinning. That's what I'll be on. I'm a human. I'm not perfect. I know sometimes
From the
I'll be
28, it's 2nd and 5. from the gun. They'll try to run it. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 22. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that's because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I wish this nigga Okuda would have jumped it instead of just standing there. Look like an idiot. Luckily, I clicked on him and stood in the way.
I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They'll roll him out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback into the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball.
That nigga sleep.
Now it's Chris Boswell.
Ah, shit. That's what I'll be on. I'm a human. I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I'll be wrong. With that pussy in, it's gonna be running from me. If I like it, I see money. All right, can we? All right, offense. Let's wake the fuck up, bro. Because this is ridiculous. We had 2 drives. We were driving, and then 2 stupid ass picks because we trying to throw the ball to Kenny Galladay.
It should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal.
It's not like we can't pass the ball with this nigga.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the... bothers me more.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
That's what I'll be on. I'm a human. I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I'll be on.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. The gun, they'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right on the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
This is ridiculous. They're making my players stop for no reason. Like, oh my god.
Maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket.
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they
didn't even let my nigga jump, bro.
That they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case,
I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I'll be wrong.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. but a guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
I'm not perfect.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and two is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
Desmond Trufant on the coverage.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins.
Anybody want to get to the quarterback? Anybody want to get to the quarterback?
Out right. He'll run it. Haskins
Get the ball.
Football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take
Swear to God, bro. I swear, if I'd have got hold out of that, I would have quit. I would have quit. Probably got hold out of that.
At the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks
that
up
ball
good
almost
yardage.
rolled out of bounds,
But in
bro.
that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress.
Lord, hold the block.
Multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice. Is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
The Lions, first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. To the right and complete to Galladay. And out of bounds right around the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Lions.
From the red zone now. They'll look to throw. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Hopkins' kick is good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football.
Oh,
Score and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
Saving niggas, boy.
Recipe works. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
But, oh my God, this shit is just...
Picked up by Troy Apke, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception.
I got to lead that better.
That
was a horrible pass.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling.
I'm getting
How about right
This
there?
is
He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
I'm not playing well, but that was a horrible pass, bro. I got to do better leading the ball.
Right back to him on 1st down.
Who?
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
I'm playing good defense. I don't know what the fuck is going on offense right now, bro. This is ridiculous. I'm done. Why does it make you jump instead of picking the ball off? That is stupid.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs.
Come on, man. That has got to be. Why has that not been fixed yet?
Incomplete.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal.
Why would I jump to swat the ball when I know I can pick it off and go for 6?
Is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Sack lag.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll square up and throw deep. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 33 yards that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
I'm about to say, that's probably like the easiest way for me to
watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see a touchdown.
All right, fine. We're on the board. We're on the board, bro. We're on the board. Yeah. We're on the board.
Touchdown number
should have been on the board a long time ago, but.
And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game,
sometimes I'll be
yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Board alert, bro. Board alert one more time, bro. Telling niggas, people who cannot re-sign, let me know.
3 at 13-10.
I'll let one of the commissioners know, bro, because I'm not about to advance the phrase. But bro, I couldn't resign him. Bro.
Game now as they send this one away.
That's what I be on. I'm not human. I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I'll be wrong. Unless somebody put that.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Real shit. I got cash at the dealership and then this slip.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it.
Jared Davis has the play there. Why is ETN not fumbling?
The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
4 yards on the pick.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That's what I'll be on. I'm a human. I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I'll be wrong.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Oh, I'm done. Why did I back up? Why did I back up so far? Oh, my God. I had a pick. I backed up too far.
That you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Haskins going
that can't be the read. That just can't be the read, bro.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
What are you talking about?
They'll start on the ground with Swift, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen that. I mean,
2nd and 10.
I mean, I'm gonna end up being the 1 seed because what's the call is gonna fold. I'm just waiting on him to fold. He has a couple of games where I know he probably will lose.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And the Lions first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get it.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams. As we get set for the fourth quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only
you want Claypool? I'll give you Claypool.
Themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result right now.
We don't have those. We don't have those in
a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit.
I wish we had those in
you don't over pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Ball carrier.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
Oh, no, I'm not. That's what I went and got.
On 1st down, Swift.
Well, I mean, they got Everson, but, I mean, you have to put a superstar in him to be good.
Give him 9 on the carry that time. And
oh, that's right. Damn, that's right. Yeah, they cut Everson. Never mind.
Oh, That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3
You got to go.
quarters, no
You got to
reason
get rid of that,
line
dude.
now.
That's just
The
me, though.
last run got 9. That leaves
I
him with
can't play with
second
that.
and a yard. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Up 3rd and inches.
I'm about to see if I can get a CD off of him, bro.
He may try and run for this. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Yard line.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
First down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first
Especially by
down.
that bitch.
In this case, it didn't happen.
Going outside.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap.
Oh,
good
money,
hold,
that
dead
obviously on the
center.
table if you want it.
Almost like a big-time golfer in a
Claypool.
major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the 4th. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again. Haskins.
Give me that. Oh, no! No! That's a big. I clicked off. No. No. Come on. Why? It is bullshit. I quit.
They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Give that. No! Come on! That won't bail him out like that. Oh, my God. This game is so sad, bro.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down now, it's Peterson. And taking it across
bro. Washington's O-line is not this good. They're getting all the blocks in the fucking world.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Haskins to throw. The throw taken
this
in
nigga
by
ran
Sims.
backwards like an idiot.
No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
To Steven Sims. He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
What?
Now a handoff as they run left side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson.
You're not getting outside, bro. You're not getting outside, bro.
First down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
30 seconds for
Lions
the
now
timeout.
going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
For the field goal, a 44-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal?
If I didn't get hit as I threw the ball, bro. All right, here you go. He just came out of cover 4.
You don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how
Gotta
they
come out in
handle
3 or some shit. He didn't come out in 3 or man.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
It is. Yep, he's in that man up 3D shit, bro.
Back to throw. Open man is Duvernay. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Lions.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down.
No, come on! I'm getting older! What the fuck? Oh my God! How much more can I get hold on this game? God damn!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 39. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that
because I got hold on my final drive, bro. That shit was gay as fuck.
They couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down.
Cause, bro, this nigga, bro. So like, John Brown was wide the fuck open on the sideline. All I had to do was go down and go get in the field goal range, bro. I would have had a touchdown, bro. This nigga John Brown's going to the sidelines, bro. And you know how the wide receivers get that one-handed animation trying to catch the ball going to the sideline. John Brown got that exact animation, but the ball just flew past him, bro.
They'll get a home date next week against the
bro.
Minnesota
No,
Vikings.
none of that shit, bro. He was literally wide the fuck up by himself.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Boy, he did not. Whatever, bro. See, niggas get fucking delusional. He know he just got saved. Whatever, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth with him. He know he just got saved. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Nigga not fucking good.